Hi everybody, this is your weekly horoscope for Monday the 12th of February going through until Sunday the 18th of February 2018. Thank you for joining me. It's really nice to be with you. Now we've got a really full-on week. We've got a lot happening here. We've got Valentine's Day. We've got a partial solar eclipse happening. We've got Mercury entering Pisces, so we've got a lot going on this week, lots of changeable energy. So I'm going to give you a day-by-day rundown to see what you can expect and what you'll be working with. Starting on Monday the 12th of February, we've got the moon in Capricorn. That's nice because that starts you on a really kind of grounded, practical level. It conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn, and Pluto is the planet of transformation and change. So you feel very grounded, you feel confident in yourself, and you feel skilled in your own abilities. Pluto allows you to transform things about your physical life. So Capricorn is about work and your body and your daily routine and your health and all of those things. So you feel like you have a lot of control over those kind of things on Monday. Now the moon squares Uranus in Aries, which gives you a real boost in terms of I'm going to do something, I'm going to achieve something. And it sextiles Neptune in Pisces and Jupiter in Scorpio. So we've got a nice balance here between water and earth, and you're in touch with your own feelings as a result of that. You have a sense of contentedness and well-being, and along with the practical qualities given to you by Earth to make practical changes to your finances, schedules, and work commitments, along with the emotional guidance that you're getting in terms of this feels right, this is what I'm going to pursue. That really works very well together to allow you to progress in a major way on Monday. So if it feels right, implement it. You've got the fire of Uranus as well, which really gives you the kind of initiative and the sense of can-do and go-getter attitude, which says, okay, Monday is my day to listen to my feelings, to say this is what I want to do, and to go for it. So you really kind of hit the ground running here on Monday, and you fix everything that you want to fix, and you arrange things as you want them to be. And by the end of Monday, I think you'll feel very proud of yourself with how productive you've been. Now on Tuesday the 13th of February, the moon goes into Aquarius at 13 minutes past 3 in the afternoon. And remember that my horoscopes are based on UK time. So if you're in the States on the East Coast, then subtract 5 hours. 8 hours if you're on the West Coast. If you're in India or Dubai or the Far East, then add 4 hours or 6 hours. Australia 10 and New Zealand 12 hours. So the moon changes sign around that time for wherever you are. The moon is the most sensitive part of us. It's really how we feel. And in Aquarius, Aquarius is the sign of the humanitarian. It's the sign of the intellectual in a way. It likes to innovate. It likes technology. It likes things that can serve the greater good. And it's kind of associated with Jesus often, Aquarius, even though Jesus was, the Piscean age and all of that. It's about being selfless and doing something for other people and thinking about things and teaching others how to help themselves and how we can connect and how we can understand that we're all one. So on Tuesday, your focus shifts a little bit from my work, what I want to achieve, and it shifts towards other people and how I can help and be of service and be part of this whole collective. Mercury is also in Aquarius, so Mercury is the communication planet. That's happy in Aquarius because it's an air sign, so the information can flow freely between people, but it's communication on a grand scale. And it squares Jupiter in Scorpio. Jupiter in Scorpio at the moment allows you to get to the truth of the matter, and it connects you with other people very well. So communication on Tuesday, nothing's going to get past you. If someone tells you a fib or something, you'll pick up on that intuitively. Also, we've got the Aquarius sun sextiling Uranus in Aries, so you'll have the desire to do something to help other people. So Tuesday is a wonderful day to start a partnership or a business opportunity with a friend or a colleague, especially if it's a business that's related to being of service to humanity in some way. And also, if you're not starting a business or, getting things together like that, it's good. It's a great time to work together with other people for the greater good. So you can do that in your family or with friends, or you can connect with colleagues to do something that's going to help other people, or you can just support one other person. It doesn't matter, but you'll be thinking along those lines. It's not just about me, it's about other people, and I can contribute something here. On Wednesday the 14th, we have Valentine's Day, and it's also Ash Wednesday, so it's kind of weird because Valentine's Day is about love and romance, and a lot of people are kind of cynical about it and say, it's the holiday invented by the Hallmark people, but it's St. Valentine's, and it's associated with love and strawberries dipped in chocolate and excess and flowers and all of that stuff. Ash Wednesday is the beginning of Lent. It's Jesus going into the desert for 40 days and, resisting temptation. So do I eat the strawberries or do I not eat the strawberries? It's a little bit weird, okay? So, well, we've also got, in terms of the astrology, we've got the moon in Aquarius, so you being very humanitarian and thinking about the bigger picture. And that sextiles Mars in Sagittarius, and that's a conflict as well, because the moon in Aquarius is selfless, and it's like, how can I be of service to humanity? Mars in Sagittarius says, I want to go on an adventure, I want to find out new things, I want to be excited, I want to learn different things, and I want to teach other people to some extent. So there is an element of selflessness, but it's excitement. I want something fun, and I want to experience something. So we do have this weird combination here on Wednesday. So you may be undecided whether you should be indulging yourself or whether you should, if you're Christian, you may not be, but if you are Christian, then you may be questioning, should I kind of be starting to give up something for Lent? Because that's what people usually do. So with the astrology being as it is, you're going to be feeling more aligned with the sort of humanitarian aspect of things anyway. So you'll feel positive and optimistic about other people in your life, and you'll want to have fun and explore. So try and find a balance. Don't sort of deny yourself. Allow yourself to have a little bit of fun. Yeah, I guess the two aren't mutually exclusive. You can enjoy other people and love and partnership without denying yourself. And I don't know, what can you give up? Give up chocolate if you have to give up something. I don't know. You don't have to give up on love, certainly. It's Valentine's Day, and love is something that's God-given anyway. So yeah, it's just a weird combo, I thought. It's like give or take. Do I deny myself or do I overindulge? So maybe moderate. Maybe everything in moderation is the answer to today. That, keep a balance going on Wednesday. Thursday, the 15th of February, we've got the big thing of the week, the big event of the week, the partial solar eclipse. So a partial solar eclipse is when the moon comes between the sun and the earth, and it partially covers the sun. So it's not totally blacked out, but it's still powerful. It's in Aquarius, and it happens at 9:06 in the evening. Now, eclipses are important because the effects of these eclipses, they last for about 6 months. In Aquarius, it's about being humanitarian, and it happens on the south node. So it's about letting go of faulty beliefs. It's about letting go of the way you think about yourself and the way you think about yourself in the context to other people. So how I see myself in regard to the society I live in regard to my environment, my community, all of that stuff. I've made a separate video on this by the time this is up. So if you're interested in more information on the eclipse, have a look at that. I'll go into more detail there. So the moon in Aquarius also conjuncts Mercury, the communication planet in Aquarius, which really allows you to think very clearly and to look at your own behavior patterns. And the sun is in Aquarius. So everything is about other people and being of service and being humanitarian. So Thursday is a great day of it's a great day to think about other people and yourself and how you coexist with each other. And it's also good to let go of negative patterns that you start to recognize and to change the dynamic if you're not satisfied with it. So if you're kind of living a hermit-like existence, you know, if you live in a city but you hardly ever leave your flat and you don't have a lot of friends, you may become aware of that and you may want to change it. And you may want to take up a hobby, like you may want to join a club or play mahjong or play tennis or meet people somehow. Go on meetup.com, whatever. Or you may be someone who's just rushed off their feet, you're out every night and you start to realize this isn't the kind of life I want to live. I also want to spend a bit of time with my kids and I don't just want to be going out to events every night, and I want to slow down and find a little bit more balance in my professional life and in my working life. So it's about the social context of what's going on with you and how you can adapt that. Now, Friday the 16th, we've got the moon going into Pisces at 43 minutes past 2 in the morning. So the moon in Pisces is love above all. It's very selfless, it's self-sacrificing, it's loving, it's nurturing, and it's also very spiritual. The Pisces moon conjuncts Venus in Pisces, the planet of love and beauty, also in the sign of love and spirituality. And that then squares Mars in Sagittarius, which is about adventure and excitement and finding new things. So Friday is the real Valentine's Day of the week. So Valentine's Day, usually everything's booked out in terms of dinners, restaurants and things like that. If you, so a lot of people in relationships feel obligated that they have to do something on Valentine's Day. That's why it's such a weird day. But if you do feel like if you don't feel obligated, like you have to do something, then the best energy for genuine connection and love and romance is on Friday the 16th. You'll naturally feel this love and passion, excitement, and the desire to have even like a secret kind of love affair and to run away together and for it to be a little bit cloak and dagger and exciting and adventurous and all of that stuff. It's very kind of naughty in a sense. Okay, I think it's going to start hailing in a second, so it might get noisy. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so Saturday, let me speak up a bit. Saturday the 17th of February, we've got Mercury going into Pisces. Now, Mercury is the communication planet, and Mercury likes facts and figures. So it rules Virgo and it rules Gemini. So it's about taking information in and then expressing it. In Pisces, it's a little bit fuzzy because Pisces is water. So Pisces is about the intuition and feelings and what's going on internally and what's going on spiritually. So Mercury doesn't particularly like being in Pisces. Mars is in Sagittarius still, and that squares Neptune in Pisces. So we've got this drive to move forward, connecting with the water planet of intuition and dreams. So it's a complicated day, Saturday, because communication does become more of an issue. Mercury likes clarity and it's not getting clarity. So things may become a little bit fuzzy. You may not say what you mean and you may say what you don't mean and vice versa. So, the wrong thing may come out, or if you're angry at someone, or rather than just saying, leave me alone, I need some space, you might go on the attack and say something really mean to get them to back off, So be careful about what you say here on Saturday. It's a weird day of your emotions kind of betraying you a little bit. Expect a public figure to put their foot in it and to say the wrong thing, resulting in public outrage. So there may be a scandal or some sort of news story where someone has said something really wrong and people on Twitter, go into a Twitter meltdown and it's all drama. So if you're a public figure and you've got some unusual views, be careful around on Saturday about what you say and what you express. It may be picked up and it may not be a true reflection of who you are. And that's the problem about this day, that you're saying things and you're communicating in a way that doesn't come out right. So on the plus side, it does connect you to the spiritual realms more. And with the Mars and Neptune energy, there's potential to really make spiritual progress and to understand what your purpose is and who you are and what's important and what's not important, and to connect to a higher power if you're looking to connect and form a relationship with that. On Sunday, the 18th of February, we have the moon going into Aries at 6 minutes past 12 in the afternoon. The sun moves into Pisces at 19 minutes past 5 in the afternoon. So happy birthday, Pisces. And we've got the Aries moon squaring Saturn in Capricorn. So Aries moon is about driving things forward now and really taking the initiative. And Saturn in Capricorn is the status quo and working at it, and things being the way they are, very rigid and solid. So we've got a couple of things. We've got you dreaming about what could be. You're energized to realize those hopes and dreams. It's similar to the beginning of the week, actually, Monday the 12th. But then you've got kind of Saturn standing in your way saying, well, this is reality. And what you feel and what you want isn't really relevant. This is how we do things. So it's a weirdly kind of conflicted day again. On the one hand, you'll want to go on adventures and do things. On the other hand, you'll want to have a quiet day in and just reflect and think about things and not have any conflict in your life. Combine these elements, reflect, listen to your feelings and emotions, then take action based on those in terms of anything that comes up that you feel needs changing or fixing or doing. And again, like on Monday, you can have an incredibly productive day and you can get a lot of things done here by listening to your feelings and then taking the action to make changes to the real physical, practical world. So that's what I get for you in this week. I hope it gives you some idea of what you'll be working with. If you'd like a private reading with me, then please visit the website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. In my readings, I use astrology and tarot and numerology, and I combine them all. The astrology chart in itself gives me a blueprint of your soul. It shows me why you've come back into this lifetime, what your soul purpose is, and where you've been in a past lifetime, and what you're trying to achieve this time around. I can also tell what you're going to be good at work-wise, so what your vocational aptitudes are. So whether you're supposed to be a chiropractor or a singer or an architect. If you're not sure about work, it's really, really super, super helpful. And I can also look at what's going on for you in your love life, you know, if there are issues there or why things are the way they are, if you have certain patterns that keep repeating themselves. Finances, career, family relationships, health, spiritual progress, money, relationships, and what's coming up in future in all of those areas as well. So if you're interested in that, then please do visit the website and audio reading. GregoryScott.com, just click on book your reading or the readings tab to order the reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Check out the video on the eclipse, and I'll speak to you soon.